Hey everyone, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jodi, and today we are doing a yoga practice that's going to help ground you and help you feel more balance in your life. So, I mean, we're all there once in a while. We feel a little unbalanced, a little confused, a little out of sorts. We've got so much going on in our minds all the time that instead of that energy moving up, we're going to bring the energy down. So in this short but effective practice, we're going to do some yoga poses that are going to help ground you. So think rooting down, standing on your own 2 feet, gaining that confidence that you need, and just kind of having that really clear path or vision of where your next move is going to be. So in addition to our yoga postures, I am diffusing an amazing essential oil blend from doTERRA called Balance. And this one smells amazing. It's really fresh and kind of woodsy but clear or clean, and it just smells really good. So what I did was I put about 4 drops in my diffuser, so I'm diffusing that to get that aromatically. And I'm gonna put a couple drops right now in my palms. It's a little thicker, so it takes a little longer to come out. And it's this really pretty kind of blue color. And I'm just gonna rub it on my neck, my chest, maybe a little bit here on my arms, so I get that really nice scent as I'm practicing to help me with my grounding. So grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. Okay, so we're going to begin our grounding and balancing practice in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Okay, so if it's not so easy for you to sit in this easy seated pose, which it isn't always for everyone, you can grab a block, a blanket, roll it up, anything to elevate your hips. This will make it a little bit easier for you. So we're just going to spend just about a minute or so checking in. So place your hands on your lap and close your eyes. And we're just going to start with a little bit of visualization and bringing your attention to the base of the spine. So as we take our seat, we are rooted down into the earth, a very grounding position. And there's even a chakra or energy center located right at the base of the spine called Muladhara, and the color's red. So taking a moment to try to visualize a color red or ruby red at the base of the spine, just glowing, radiating light. Helping you gain those feelings of just feeling like you have a good and clear sense of direction. Standing on your own 2 feet. Having a balanced life through work, through home, through play. Through your spiritual, emotional, and mental aspects of your life as well. And slowly open your eyes. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees now. And we're just going to move through a couple cat-cows here. So you're going to bring your wrists under the shoulders, spread your fingers, knees about hip-width distance. Gently draw your navel in. As you inhale, lift your heart, your chin, your tailbone. Push through the hands. Arms are straight, maybe a little micro bend through the elbows. Shoulders draw back, and just notice the strength you feel through your back and your spine. And then exhale, press away, cat pose, rounding, navel to spine, drop the head, relaxing, pressing away, looking towards your navel. Inhale, come back up into your cow pose. And exhale into cat, round the spine, relax your head. One more time, inhale into cow, lifting, opening the front of the body. And exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Hey, Bruno. Good. All right, so let's come to that tabletop position. And from here, we're just going to tuck the toes under and lift the knees up high, coming to downward facing dog as we lift up. Push through your hands. Move your chest towards your thighs. Lift your tailbone. Press your heels. Sometimes it feels good just to move your head from side to side, creating space through the neck. Good. Take another deep breath in. And now as you exhale, gently walk your feet all the way forward between the hands. So we're coming into a standing forward fold. Okay, it's okay to bend your knees here a little bit in this forward bend. And then we're going to bend the knees even deeper and come to chair pose. So you're going to sit back, sweep your arms up, take your gaze up, lift your heart. And as we start this grounding process from the feet, okay, relax through your toes, through the arches. Feeling all four corners pressed down, rooting through, creating balance through every single part of your foot. Gently drawing the energy up through the legs and to the base of your spine, right? The location of that first chakra, lifting up on your pelvic floor or engaging your root lock. It's kind of like you have to go to the bathroom and you're holding it in. Those are the muscles of the pelvic floor. And draw the energy up to the navel, pull in and up towards the heart, lift up a little bit more. And then feel that energy move right through your fingertips. Take one more breath in. Straighten the legs, come to a forward bend. Chest to thighs, relax your head. Good. We're going to take the left leg and take a big step back into a lunge position, but then we're going to anchor the back heel down. We're going to come to warrior two. Front knee is bent. Rise up to standing. Reach your arms out to a T. So your right arm's coming forward, your left arm's behind you. As far as your feet go, anywhere heel to arch or heel to heel alignment, just make sure your toes are pointed forward or maybe even just slightly to the right to allow that openness of your hip. And then same thing with those feet. Relax your toes, root down through all four corners of your feet. Relax your shoulders, keep pulling up through the heart. Pressing the inside of that knee towards your pinky toe. And then just kind of spiraling this right thigh out a little bit. Rooting down. Coming to your breath. And straighten the front leg. Okay, we're going to come to triangle pose. Triangle pose, you guys, is wonderful with a block. I'm going to place the block on the outside of my foot. You can place it to the inside or outside if you have one, but you don't have to use one. So keeping those arms extended out, we're just going to reach the right fingertips over the right toes and then drop the right hand down, right to your shin, left arm up towards the sky. I'm going to take my block, bring it up a little bit higher. Now you kind of want to press the hips forward, draw the upper body back to open up through the heart. You can go a little bit deeper, coming on down. Left hip or top hip comes back. Bring that bottom hip forward. We're not forcing anything. It's not going to be a huge movement. You'll definitely feel more than you can see as we make these little adjustments. And then if you're really rooting down through that right hand, just lift up and lighten up a little bit. Let's get the strength through your feet, through your legs, through your core. Breathing. Opening. And just noticing where you're feeling this in your body. Let's look down. And then we're going to stand all the way up. And then we're just going to turn the feet in the opposite direction. So pull the right toes in, turn the left toes out. Coming to warrior two, bend your knee. Okay, I'm going to turn my toes out to the left just a little bit so I can open up a little bit more through my inner thigh. Relax your shoulders. Gaze over your front hand. Again, coming to your breath. Thinking about rooting down through those feet. We call it Pada Bandha or foot lock. Guiding the energy up, feeling it from fingertip to fingertip. Good, let's straighten the front legs. We move to triangle. I'm going to take that block again to the outside of the foot. Reach the left fingertips over the left toes. Left hand comes down, right arm up. Again, you can just have your fingertips hovering here. This is actually really good because then you know you're using your core. You know you're using the strength of your legs to hold up your body rather than sinking all your weight down into your hand, right? So if you can bring those fingertips, do that. If you want to, grab your block, placing your hand gently on a block, that is fine too. Let's come to the breath as we open up. Lean back into the space behind your back. And then just think about that length from your tailbone to the crown of the head. And opening that right shoulder over the left. Go ahead, look down. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Turn both toes forward. Bring your hands to your hips. You can step or maybe do a little jump right back into center. Okay, and we're going to come to a balancing pose, tree pose. Okay, so take your hands to your heart center, and we're going to start by taking your right ankle and just bring it to the inside, right heel, put it to the inside of your left ankle. Okay, and then from here, find a focal point, so drishti, so your gaze, and let it be still. I like to look down towards the floor. Some people like to look up, some people the tip of their nose, whatever works best for you. And then slowly start to lift that left foot up. Now you can, or the right foot up. You can bring it to the inside of the calf, or you can guide it up to your inner thigh. Once you're here, notice your knee, if it's kind of pointing forward a little bit, let's see if we can open it up, because this is also a hip opening pose. So let's see if we can open up the hips here. And then reach those arms up. So grounding posture, tree pose, or vrikshasana, as we root down through our foot, anchoring down into the earth, and then rising up through our limbs, just like branches of a tree. Coming to your breath. If you're challenged with balance, no problem. I actually love balance poses because it just gives you that understanding that there's always room to grow. We have so much room to grow in our lives. So if balance is a difficult one for you, think of that opportunity. One more inhale, hands to your heart, release the foot down, and let's switch sides. Okay, left heel to your right ankle. Eyes steady, draw the belly in. Slowly lift up. Okay, take it to the calf, inside of the thigh. You might be right here the whole time, kickstanding. It's okay, right? This is about letting go and feeling confident in where you're at in this moment. Okay, if you're ready, reach your arms up. Definitely more wobbly on this side than the first side. Good, relax your shoulders, keep the eyes steady, find your breath, embrace the challenges. Good, reach up a little bit more through those fingers. Again, think about rooting down through the foot as we reach up. Let's take one more breath in. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Release the foot. Okay, and then we're going to come all the way back down into a seated position. So find your way back to Sukhasana. I'm going to grab my block. And again, pausing here as long as you need to come back to that grounding, balancing place in your life. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me. Great job today. Come back to this video anytime. It's short, it's quick, and it'll do the trick when you need to feel a little bit more grounded and more balanced in your life. If you have questions on any of the poses we did, send me a line. If you have questions on the essential oils or this one in particular, balance, send me a line. I'll give you more information. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon. Namaste.